experts will be reporting from the sideline. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. George and Leonard are the forwards. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Harden. And it's Zubac in at the 5. And for Memphis, you've got Santi Aldama. Ja Morant, he's out there with Shorty. Then there's Paxson. And it's Edey in at the center position. Here's Zubac with Memphis. Like you know, the confidence around this organization is extremely high. They feel like this is their series to lose.
And you know, they have an edge playing at home. They also probably have an edge in talent level. But I'll tell you what, shift momentum in a series, you need to try and make quick work of this one and get to the second round.
Freeze providing advances. Here's Leonard. Grizzlies making the shot. Nice move. Aldama with the rebound.
They create such a great opportunity right at the rim, and you just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Shorty's shot is off. Outside Leonard. And it's Bogdanovic in the corner. Take ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovic has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Here's Harden. And the rejection by Morant.
Morant knows how to elevate and did there to get the block.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And it's Leonard missing. Aldama with the ball. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes ago. Well, he's worried about a number of issues, and front and center, James Harden. He said James would dissect you. It's hard to speed him up and hard to slow him down. He's their catalyst. But he thinks if they do a good job on Harden, they'll have a good shot at winning.
Thank you, David.
How about the authority from Moran? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot at the rim.
Outside. Outside, Bogdanovic. From outside, off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Shorty's shot is off. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's trailed by 1. The Clippers shooting their first foul of the night. And that one misses.
This man at the line is a puzzle that defenses for years in this league have just not been able to solve. And that is really the story of James Harden's career.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Stolen away. And it's Memphis on the break. Jam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And here are the Clippers now. It's a three-point game. And Bogdanovich gets to George. A three-pointer off the mark. Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Shots good from Paxson.
Such a light touch on that finger roll. Classic move there.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Leonard with the ball. Aldama's there. Memphis with the ball. Good. Aldama makes 3 points. Puts up a deep three. Shorty's shot is off.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Harden. No scoring in this one. Here's Zubac. Outside for George. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Anytime George gets the chance from 3, if he's in a rhythm, he's going to knock it down.
Here's Shorty. And they lose the no time getting those 3 points back. Shorty's got 7 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see.
Both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
And that one, good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Clippers trail by 5. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Leonard. With the shot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Wasting 0 time. Kawhi Leonard knew what he wanted to do.
Here's Shorty. 7 points in the game. Over Bogdanovich. Shorty's shot is off.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
George against Paxson. Takes the three. George, no good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself.
This is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Clippers trail by 6. And the timeout here by Tyronn Lue. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Some changes here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for 80. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And Kerr subbed in for Morant. And then for the Clippers, Jones checked in for Paul George. Amir Coffey comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Kyle Lowry in for James Harden. Here's Paxson. And he drops in the hole below the glass. Jackson's got 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times happening. An easy bucket in the paint.
Leonard looking over the floor. And the Clippers miss again. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Shot's good from Paxson. And now that's 11 points for the Doctor.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Clippers trail by 10. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Lowry. Here's Zubac. And that time, also a missed shot. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Shorty. Off target from outside.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of this.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Kerr. That one is no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
The shot's good from Benson. Benson's got 13 points.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Down low, they need this. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And so it's Memphis holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. Back right after this. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Grizzlies.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. You seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
They've got Kerr. Daniels out there with Paxson. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Young in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here is Lowry. After the miss from Trae Young. Here's Coffey. Shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Coffey's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Los Angeles. Kerr against Miller. High, arcing shot. He takes it up and leaves it in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now here's Lowry. On the board. Pass to Miller. He flies for 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Memphis leading by 10. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Kerr. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubats has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Miller. It's Clark with the rebound. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Jackson passes to Clark. Kerr against Jones. Kerr can't hit. Clippers trail by 10. Pass to Miller. Jackson against Jones. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Screen by Zubac. And the Clippers miss again. And for Memphis, they're shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. There's Kerr from the arc. Traps in the tray. Kerr's got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Pass to Jones. Lowry against Young. And it's Lowry penetrating. Jones from outside. Zubats drops in the layup for 2. Zubats has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's what Zubats is here for, making plays in the trenches.
Here's Kerr. Plays it up and makes it in.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Zubac the pass to Coffee. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Coffee's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Some changes for Memphis. Santi Aldama's checked in for Brandon Clark. Shorty comes in for Daniel. And it's John Morant in for Trae Young. The Clippers also making some changes. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Miller. And it's James Harden in for Kyle Lowry.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Harden. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
So good at drawing contact and literally winning trips to the free throw line. Harden feasting on any chance to draw a foul.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Shorty. 9 points in the game so far. And he makes no mistake
just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Shorty. This is the most they've led by 13 points. And he gets the button. Shorty's got 13.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. Pass to Jones. Bogdanovich. That's for two. And he finally drops after rolling around the rim. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the night. Morant kicks to Kerr. Feed away. Rebound by the Clippers. It's stolen by Kerr. And stolen by Bogdanovich. There's 1:59 left now here in the second. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. 1:58 left in the first half of the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Coffee. And again, no good by the Clippers. Here's Shorty. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Memphis shooting their third free throw shot of the game. He's checked. In for the Grizzlies. Paxson comes in for Kerr. And then for Los Angeles, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Eubanks. And it's Paul George in from here, Crawford. Now here's Harden. On the wing, Jones. Back to Harden. Pass to Bogdanovich. Brings home the trifecta. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Here's Shorty. He's got 16. Over Bogdanovich. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that.
For Memphis, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Had the space there, but it's offline.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and miss like that. That cost you another play.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that kicks to Zubac. Back to Harden. Outside Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Shorty. That one off the back iron and out. Clippers trail by 17. And here's Harden. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard down.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Tyronn, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just we haven't made shots. We just got to relax and we got to keep playing.
Thank you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, folks. Game 1 and a big deficit right now for the Los Angeles Clippers.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stop that is prime check. Maybe 2 of me.
Now that is a scary sight. 2 of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
Looking at this series for the Memphis Grizzlies. Guys, how important is the first game of the series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your...
And that'll do it for half.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. A fantastic game from Shorty in this one.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable. mistakes, Q, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
Harden inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by Memphis. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. George and Leonard on the move. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Harden. And Zubac in the fire down low. Harden against Durant. And it's Durant with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Here's Paxson. He just can't miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
A defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Morant outside. Up and in on the layup. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Here's Morant. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Over a minute and a half play here in the third. And the shot goes down. Harden's got 6.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
Now Morant. 10 points for him. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Aldama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Jackson. And the Jackson.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep beating him.
Harden outside. There's the 3. Jackson pulls it in.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
He went between the legs.
It's too much. It's just too much.
His teammates are falling all over each other. Look at him.
If you're the other team, you got to take that personally. Don't let them get the best of it. His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Come in the rhythm.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They've got it firing on all cylinders.
And this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Here's Harden. Another miss by Harden.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in a comfortable spot where most sports we've seen in this offensive set are allowing him to settle in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Grizzlies have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90%.
You're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Pass to Leonard. Knocked away. Morant with the steal. Bogdanovic against Paxson. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it clear.
The other team is scorching the ground, and they come down and miss them. You can't find a way to get the embers going.
Tell you what, you've got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man from attacking.
And Greg, even then, he might just go over it. Check out the elevation he gets here. My goodness. They could use a bucket. No good on the shot a bit long that time. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Paxson. Uses the glass to finish the way. Paxson's got 31 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one was on Morant.
James Harden has really made a science of working himself to the free throw line, and we see that here once again.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group today. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Tyson Daniels comes in for Santi Aldama. First checked in for Shorty. And Trae Young. What do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Grizzlies?
I like this throwback approach they've taken, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've created. When you look at the eyes of the... guys are focused, wanting to get up tempo. That's not going to score on the fast break.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Amir Coffey comes in for George. And it's Kyle Lowry in for
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw good from Paxson. So he gets them both. 1:32 left here in the third quarter. Lowry with the ball. Still yet to score. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. It's Harden with the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Terrific at drawing contact. Harden is especially difficult to guard once he gets in motion.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5. That free throw good from Harden. He hits both from the stripe.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
Here's Paxson.
He's making the D look foolish. I mean,
Jones. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
There are few players that can read the floor as well as James Harden. He has seen every kind of defense.
Here's Paxson. Getting that with
the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
LA's going to less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Harden, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
No good from Paxson.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Coffee passes to Harden. From deep three-point territory. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies out there all by themselves. We have the chance now, folks. Let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He had easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Clark is out there with Wells. Then it's Kerr. And it's Young. And it's Daniels. And it's the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
On defense, Memphis. Lowry from deep three-point land. Grizzlies with the rebound. Paxsy's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Two-handed slam.
And how about just floating to the rim? That's it.
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Bounce pass from Lowry. Bogdanovich against Kirk.
Gotta have good awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Now, here's Paxson. Eubanks defending. And the jam by Paxson.
That's what he gives you. A big-time presence on the run.
And you know, break. Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about picking it up.
His competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Leonard. Paxson pulls it in. Paxson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Taking foul. First team. At the line for Memphis. Paxson. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Mills is checked in. And so he's able to get one of two.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line. The defense is as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Paxson. He has been nothing short of amazing tonight, right? A legendary playoff performance from him. Mills with it. Young's there. It's stolen by Curry. Daniels passes to Paxson. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his fourth rebound in this one. To the paint. Bogdanovich finds Mills. Got a hand on it. Paxson outside. Picked his pocket. Outside Leonard. Pass to Mills. To the inside. Young with the steal. Leonard against Paxson.
Doesn't like his options to score the ball offensively first. He'll play with the ball a little bit.
Here's Paxson. And that one goes incredible. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Now here's Mills. Pass to Leonard. Eubanks with it. Guarded by Paxson. It is good. Eubanks got 6 here in this quarter.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Here's Paxson. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
It seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Screen by Jones. The three from Mills. It's good from long range. Mills has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Paxson. He's off on that one. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for Los Angeles. The trade. And Kerr pulls it down. Grizzlies are gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Paxson kicks to Kerr. The shot's good from Paxson. Paxson's got 53.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And that's so difficult. You just try to challenge Kawhi's shot, think you've timed it perfectly, but instead, it's an up fake.
And he can't get the first one.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark comes in for Paxson, and it's Jackson in for Daniels. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Eubanks. George comes in for Derek Jones. And James Harden is subbed in for Patty Mills. Here's Kerr. Banked in on the glass.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Here's Jackson. Keeping in. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Pass to Zubac. Takes it off to Wentz. And it's 8 points for Ivica Zubac.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for Memphis.
This kind of a blowout offense. Tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. And what was coming from these incredible fans so in tune with the game and what he's about.
He's got the franchise record for wins in a playoff game. He is going off when it matters most. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Paxson's checked in. No, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Good from Paxson. Both free throws good from Paxson. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Harden outside. Over Young. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Paxson.
He's now tied for third most points in single-game playoff history.
Well, G.A., the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd put this one in the record books.
Alongside Donovan Mitchell, who got 57 in the bubble back in 2020.
And both free throws good for Paul George. And so it's Memphis with it. Pulls up from the corner. Yet another bucket.
In a playoff game. It's Morant. Here's Reed. It's blocked. Here's Shorty. Clock at 6. The 3 ball. Memphis the rebound. Pass to Paxson. Here's Shorty. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Outside Edwards. Good on the 13-footer.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Here's Edie. Pass to Shorty. He's up on the baseline. And that one drops. Shorty's got his second basket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can count on that.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Here's Shorty. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Fires the 3. That
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Edwards looking for an opening. Misses off the left iron. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Shorty. No good from outside. The Timberwolves trail. And let's send it over to Allen LaForce.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
Launches it from deep. McDaniels with the rebound.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Knocked away. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Aldama outside. Pass to Shorty. Over Edwards. And the shot no good. A bit short. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels passes to Reed. Here's Shorty. 7 points in the game. From outside the arc. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Got it.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively.
Guarded.
He's been absolutely relentless.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Shorty. He's got 7. And his struggles continue offensively.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He knocks knocks down the first one. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Beasley's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Conley passes to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Randall, right side. 6 to shoot. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Here's Shorty. He's got 9. Tries to break his ice. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. Shorty's got 11 points.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And it's Alexander Walker in for Mike Conley. Now here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Gobert. Randall, left side. Outside, Alexander Walker. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And stolen by Gobert. To the paint. Here's Clark. It's deflected. Here's Shorty. 11 points in the game. Slides it through.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Here's Moran. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Randall. Down to the basket by Memphis. 4 on the clock. The three is up. Memphis with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense we want to see out of them. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. Free throw attempts for Randall. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Randall drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throw. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Here's Paxson. He gets it up. And indeed.
Make sure the right call was made.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process with the replay review center and Secaucus queuing up the footage for the officials.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love that they're working that.
So for Minnesota right now, Anthony Edwards out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's 8-4. Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. And he makes both free throws. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. To the middle. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
Jackson sinks that one from the post. Paxson's got his second basket.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Edwards for three. The rebound by Jackson. Well, the Grizzlies shooting about 47%. A nice number. And it's Moran on the drive.
Ja Morant. I mean, someone you paid to see.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Miller. Gobert with it. Now Alexander Walker. Inside. Here's Miller. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Miller's got his second bucket on the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Paxson. No good with a layup.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play. That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Ingles, he's checked in for Miller. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Ingles from outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
You know, the defense locks so much into Edwards that it creates opportunities for others.
Here's Shorty. He's guarded by B.
You talk about taking flight. That's exactly what he did there, and he made it look easy.
There's the AT&T 5G slam cam, capturing the moment. There's a screen. Here's Alexander Walker. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Alexander Walker's got 5 now. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. Pass to Shorty. Over Edwards. And Shorty gets it to go. Shorty's got 4 points this quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Edwards, no good. Memphis trailing here. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
It's never easy from that distance. We see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looks to me, guys, like a heat chip. Maybe step out of his range.
Beasley, that's good.
You've got to expect Beasley to put these shots up. He's an effective shooter from range.
Pass to Shorty. Over Edwards. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Conley looking for an opening. Beasley outside. Reed for 3. It's hauled in by Kerr. Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Shorty. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Shorty's got 21.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle's checked in for Gobert. And McDaniels is subbed in for Beasley. And both free throws good for Edwards.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Morant with the close-range bucket.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Outside the game. The three, Conley knocks it down from distance. Conley's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Nice to see Conley receive the dime for one. He's normally the one dropping dime.
Here's Morant. His first miss of the game. 3 of 4 from the field now.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Ja slices through. Oh,